this is quite hard because you always get your fingers get always really, really painty, and then you've got to try and keep everything clean. Well, I just have a genuine love and passion for it, which I think is kind of like really obvious when I speak about it to other people. I think probably the boat is quite a quirky aspect, you know, the fact that this is the studio, my home, and my shop front. So it's like, you know, for passing traffic, and well, I call it passing traffic, but, you know, members of the public and things, it's, you know, it's quite a nice story if they buy a gift off a girl. And like I do myself, I prefer to buy locally if I can, or from independent traders if I can. Firstly, it's the boat name. So the boat name will give you inspiration for what you're going to design. And then it's also the boat's colour scheme as well. Yeah, I just think about the name, and so like mine was called Dreamer, so, you know, it's all very, you know, like sky blue and sort of daydreamy kind of colours. Another boat I done is Lochinvar, which is I think it's a lock up in Scotland, or a place up in Scotland at least. So, you know, the visuals of thistles. So I just tend to go by the boat's name. Yeah, largely just through word of mouth, and then using my own boat as a shop front. Obviously, I get a lot of traffic of people who walk past on the towpath and that, who've asked me to do stuff for them based on what they've seen. I like to look at something before I look at something for a long time before I kind of start even sketching something. So, like for instance, when I've been doing the sign writing on the saws, it's like I'm really looking at the saw and thinking, oh, what's the handle like, and what's the widest part of the saw, and then what's the theme. Almost like playing the cloud game, you know, when you like see shapes emerge in the clouds when you look up. It's like almost like that when you're looking at the surface of which you're going to create something. It's like you start, you know, forming shapes out of it. Dusty, she's my yeah, she's my little mascot. She brings in a lot of customers and a lot of interest, because I'll have her outside of my boat with me, or if I'm doing sign writing on another boat, I sometimes take her out with me for the day, taking her into the pub and places. But yeah, so she's quite a good draw, because she's a parrot. Yeah, she kind of brings in the crowds for me. I quite often keep wedding invites, even when they've been mass produced, because they remind me of, you know, my friends or my family getting married, obviously, which is a nice thing. So if then they're getting something that's quite individual and handmade, and theirs is completely unique to the others, you know, you already know it's not going to be really, really traditional just by the invitations alone. So at the moment, it's like Mother's Day's around the corner, so I'm selling Mother's Day cards, which are like prints like this. So I'm selling a few of them. And then, yeah, otherwise just sort of like putting an ad out there for apprentice sign writer looking for kind of boat models, and just sort of seeing what comes my way. So, yeah, it's purely for me. It's not for the value or even to sell, though obviously it's nice when people see it and then go, oh, I really want a big mural on my boat. You know, I want you to do something in my, you know, dining room. So, yeah, so it works at both. So if I do it for fun, then maybe I can get some stuff from it.